Good morning, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. We're going to use the Quantum Tarot for this reading. It's quite interesting. I tried to get all my camera and everything set up so I'm in the middle of the screen. And sometimes I forget the camera's on the left-hand side and I always want to line the iPad up. And I feel like sometimes, you know, when you line it up, of course, it means that you're to one side. Oh, it's like driving a trailer. Like I always say, I'm a really good driver. I've been driving for a lot of years, but every time I get in and I start to reverse a trailer, I always go in the wrong direction. It always takes me a while to remember that you've got to go the opposite. I don't know. It's quite interesting though. Just changing your way of thinking, like thinking from a different perspective. But we're so comfortable thinking from our own perspective that sometimes trying to think from a different perspective is challenging. And although we try to stay open-minded, I feel like we get very stuck in our own ways of doing or being, and we don't always have the flexibility to see things from a different perspective. Okay, so we have the Hierophant coming through there, which is quite interesting because he just had pride of place in the What's Cracking reading. All right, let's see where we're going with the bonus read this morning. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups coming through. Now, the Four of Cups is a card of boredom. It's a card of dissatisfaction, ennui. It's a card of receiving some sort of offer, receiving something here that just not what you want. You've either thinking it looks the same as the things you've had before and therefore doesn't have any more value. It could be that, you know, you've got enough of what you've got here. Maybe you don't want more of the same thing. But this cup here is different. It's not the same. But you're not seeing it because you're still focused on these three cups that you've either had enough of or you don't want more of. And you're not seeing this cup as being the opportunity that's coming towards you that is incredibly beautiful. So it could be that somebody's offering you love or an opportunity, but you're not seeing it because you're focused on either negativity, you're focused on being stuck in some way of seeing something, like I just said with the trailer. But somehow or another here, you're not seeing this cup for what it truly is worth. All right, so we have 19. So that's the Sun card. The Sun is such a beautiful energy because it's the energy I always say of like walking along a beach first thing in the morning when the sun's coming up and you can feel the warmth hitting your back. It's a beautiful feeling because it's all about joy and happiness. And it's a card that no matter where it sits in the deck, it's never, ever negative, ever. It always carries positive vibes. So I feel like here there's something you're not seeing that is extremely beautiful, extremely positive for you. But you're not seeing it because you're focused on something here that you don't want rather than focusing on something that you do want. Okay, so we have the Judgment card here. These are all major arcanas. Look at that. And I shuffled the deck for ages. We have the Star card behind that. The Judgment, the Star card. Okay, that's the Moon. Oh my goodness, we've got all major arcanas. That's the Justice card as well. Oh, look at this. This is the Lovers card. Lovers card. Five of Pentacles. Oh, okay. All right. I can see this coming. There is something here you're not seeing. Something here that you are turning a blind eye to, turning your back on. Something that is going to be offered to you that is going to be an incredibly good opportunity. Something that's going to bring you a great deal of happiness. I feel like there is some sort of closing out of a cycle or so some sort of completion through this event. So whatever this cup is that's being offered is closing something out and bringing you a great deal of happiness. Why? Because you're on your path. It is part of your destiny. Something is being revealed to you here with this moon and the sun. Now, there is a great deal of energy in the Justice card here because something is being put right in the universe. The Lovers card tells me it could be to do with love or relationship, but what has to be put to bed here is the Five of Pentacles. You're still seeing things from this lack perspective. There is an offer coming in here that has taken a long time to come to you. And the Four of Wands says that it's going to bring you into a new state of stability. I feel like some of you have some sort of information, some sort of energy coming through, something you didn't expect, something that's going to light up how you've been seeing things for a really long time, something that's going to show you that you've been coming from this lack perspective rather than, and that's why you're not taking the fourth cup in the Four of Cups, because you're seeing it as negative rather than seeing it as positive. So let's see where this is going. Okay, so we have the King of Swords coming through here. Now, it's really strange because there's quite a lot of Libra energy coming through in this reading. So the King of Swords can be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like somebody's coming in to present something to you and you're so locked into this idea of either you can't have something or it's not coming your way. And you are so focused on the lack of it that you're not seeing what it is truly presenting to you here. Let's go closer. Let's have a closer look. I love it. All those major arcanas. Holy dooly. Something powerful is about to happen here. All right, so we have the Hierophant, and he came through, he flipped through in the beginning. We have the Two of Pentacles here and the Five of Swords. There is something about creating stability here for yourself that you're not seeing. Maybe you're still searching beyond yourself for something that you need to provide for yourself. The King of Swords energy can be an energy of learning to speak up, sever, take things out that aren't supposed to be there. I feel like some of you are still going after something that sits. It's like you're maybe still chasing things because you feel a lack rather than you feel plenty. This Two of Pentacles sort of really gives me this energy of maybe still chasing things with your head rather than your heart, which still gives rise to this idea that you've got something in the way you think that is holding you back from having this stability that you've wanted. Some sort of thinking, some sort of negative thinking, lack thinking, something's coming through here in your thinking that is holding you back. Wow, it's starting to get to me now because I'm starting to really get into the energy. All right, we have the Page of Swords coming through. Ooh, with the Three of Swords. You're still looking at something through the eyes of heartbreak. Wheel of Fortune coming through here, though. God, these cards are just stunning. Something is about to change. You're about to hit something. You're going to hit it big time, though, because I feel like you've been holding off for a long time. And you know, I always say the universe only tells you so many times. If you can't work out what it is, they hit you with the Tower. That's what's coming here. It's really close to having something exposed to you that you are not seeing still. I feel like here there is some sense of instability, still creating some sort of sense of sabotage, walking away from things, learning how to protect yourself here from further heartbreak. Something is being shown to you here. I feel like for some of you, you've been working on this. Okay, so we have the World card, followed by the Seven of Pentacles. Something you've been waiting for. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles coming through here. Everything is about stability and balance this week. So much about stability and balance. And there's this energy of It's like you can't move to the next stage until you've completed this energy. And the universe keeps showing the next stage and what's coming and what's happening. But it's like the energy is stuck until something is revealed, exposed, or shown to you. Because you're not seeing it yourself. And when I see this Three of Swords, I feel like there is sort of always this energy that needs to close around some sort of way you look at either life or yourself here. And it's like you're trying to create something, but the more you try to create, the more you feel you can't get there, but you're not understanding that you're trying to create something from a place of lack. A place of nothing, a place of sadness, a place of... It's really incredibly hard to put into words here. So I'm going to try and sort of do it again. Let's just do this and I'll see if I can get it a little closer. It's like trying to create something from nothing when you are thinking you have nothing. So you're not creating, say, love from a place of love because you feel like you don't have love. Or you're not creating an opportunity because you don't believe that you can have the opportunity, but you're still trying to do it even though you believe you can't have it. So it's like you're trying to create from a place that is empty. It's like you're trying to create something. There's a story called Stone Soup, and a lot of you may have heard that story when you were young. But if you haven't, go and read it. You will understand what I'm talking about. Or The Emperor's New Clothes. Like trying to create something that is coming from a place of feeling like you can't create. Does that make sense? I'm not really sure, but we'll have a look. So something is about to be offered to you here that is incredibly beautiful. But because you're coming from this place here of not seeing it for what it is, you're not accepting this cup. And I'm feeling here this might be about self-love here. Maybe you can't feel love for yourself and you're trying to create love for another person when you don't have the love of self. So you can't create it. You don't have the capacity because you need to come from this place of love to create love. Okay, so we have the Sun card saying that there's a lot of happiness and joy in the future once you understand what you're doing in the way you're doing and it's not serving you. All right, so we have the Judgment card. There is some sort of rebirth here because you need to be moved towards your destiny. Something in that Sun is going to expose something here, something that's going to help you move forward. Because justice, the universe has to be put right. Something is not in its right place. I feel like for many of you, this may be in regards to a relationship or love with another person. So it may be that you're trying to bring in love from somebody else or with somebody else, but you're doing it from this place of not feeling loved already. Okay, so there is definitely some sort of lack energy here. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, so something is moving slowly towards you, but you're still in this Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, so that's the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like here that you're not being able to create some sort of stability for yourself. And for some of you, I feel with the Hierophant, Four of Wands coming through again, it came through in the What's Cracking reading. I feel like some of you are trying to create something in the way of love that will give you long-term satisfaction, but you're not being satisfied with what's being presented to you because you're still looking through the eyes of past heartbreak and pain. Oh well, it's back to the drawing board for many of us, right? Okay, I'm going to give it one more crack at trying to explain what Spirit is saying here. I feel here that you have to either cease, stop, or recognize some sort of behavior, habit, or way of doing things that is no longer serving you. There is a great need for you to walk away from something in order to bring balance back in. Something is being created. It is waiting for you with that Four of Cups. It's on offer from the universe. But you're so focused on the Three Cups that you're feeling that what is coming towards you is not what you want. There is this energy here that you are still looking at things through some sort of emptiness, some sort of lack. If you don't have love for yourself, it's very difficult to create love for another person. And I feel that's what's happening here. It's like you're not bringing something in because you are coming from a place of empty. You need to fill your cup first before you can find what you're looking for. And I see this manifestation. I see many of you madly manifesting, trying really hard to bring something towards you, that you want. Now, for some of you, this could be about money. It could be about some sort of opportunity, but it's just not coming for you because you're coming at it from a place of lack. What does that mean? That you don't believe you can have it, that you don't think you're worthy of it, that you don't believe it's yours, and it already is. It's here. So whatever it is you're trying to create, bring back, bring in, whatever it is, it's already yours. The universe is saying to you here that this is already yours, but you need to be in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You need to be in the energy of feeling grateful, feeling attuned with the universe, feeling at one with us is what they're saying. Feeling at one with us. And there's the Tower. I told you. I knew it would come. Because I feel like many of us aren't seeing what we're supposed to be seeing within ourselves. We're not vibrating where we need to be. We are still somehow lacking in ourselves. Now, this may not appeal to all of you. It may be that you've done a lot of work. Maybe you do believe you fully love yourself. But I'm just delivering the messages here. And I know this Tower has been aching to come out. So I know somehow or another you're going to find out what you've been doing. I feel that somebody is going to communicate this to you or help you to see something within yourself that you couldn't see. And I feel like it's really close. All right, let's see what the Oracle tells us. If I pull out the card of the Wind again, I think I will be really shocked. I think that's so funny. All right. I'm going to give them a really good shuffle this time. Hey, what is that? Oh no, we got the Sun this time. Very, very nice. I'm loving it. Okay. Mystical Shaman Oracle, number 53. Some sort of completion coming through with that too. Look at that, straight to the page. Okay, the Sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it's seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from the dark, feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, or it can be destructive, as in its zenith during a scorching summer. The invitation says here, have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It's time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving energy of our star. The Sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. So I'm feeling here that for many of you, or even us, that there is an energy here that you've not been seeing, the joy in your life that is. And I feel like with the Tower here, the universe is planning to step in very shortly. All right, I will leave you with that. Thank you.